Hello everyone. In previous session, we have discussed Euler's theorem, Fermat's theorem and two consequences using Lagrange's theorem. Now, in this session, we will prove some more consequences using Lagrange's theorem. The first one is every finite group of composite order has proper subgroups. The proof is as follows. Let G be a finite group of order n where n is a composite number. That is, the order of the group G is equal to n. Here, two cases arise. Let us see case 1. Let G be a cyclic group generated by an element G. That is, G is a generator of G. We know that if G is a cyclic group of order n and G is a generator of G, then we have order of G is equal to n. That is G power n, which is equal to E. Since n is a composite integer, then n can be written as n is equal to L into m, where L and m are two integers such that L always not equal to 1 and m is also not equal to 1. Now consider G power n is equal to E. Since n is equal to Lm, then this equation becomes G power Lm, which is equal to E. By using law of indices, G power Lm can be written as G power L whole power m, which is equal to E. Since n is a composite integer such that d power n is equal to E, then the integer m is the smallest such that G power L whole power m, which is equal to E. Thus, the subset generated by the element G power L is a subgroup of G and it is a proper subgroup. Next, the case 2. Let G be any other group and small g belongs to capital G be a generator. Let order of an element G is equal to P. By Lagrange's theorem, we have P divides n. As n is not prime, we have P is less than n. Thus, the subgroup generated by G is a proper subgroup of G. Hence the theorem. The next consequence is any group of order 5 or less than 5 is abelian. The proof is as follows. The numbers 5 or less than 5 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clearly, the group of order 1 is abelian. We know that the group of prime order is cyclic and hence abelian. Since 2, 3 and 5 are prime numbers, therefore we have the groups of orders 2, 3 and 5 are abelian groups. Now we shall consider a group G of order 4. To prove that the group G of order 4 is abelian. That is, if G has an element of order 4, then G is cyclic and abelian. Suppose the group G has no element of order 4. Then the order of every element other than the identity element should be 2, because the order of an element always divides order of the group. This follows from the fact that the order of every element of the group is a divisor of the order of the group. Therefore, we have for every A belongs to G, A square is equal to E, which implies we have A inverse is equal to A for all A belongs to G. Now, let A comma B belongs to G. Since G is a group, then by closure law, AB is also belongs to G. Then we have AB is equal to AB whole inverse. By reverse law, AB whole inverse can be written as B inverse into A inverse. But B inverse is equal to B and A inverse is equal to A. Therefore, this becomes BA. So that is AB is equal to BA for every A comma B belongs to G. This shows that G is abelian. Hence, the group G of order 4 is an abelian group. The next consequence is if G is finite cyclic group of order K, then for every divisor n of K, there exists a unique subgroup of group G of order n. The proof is, let G be a finite cyclic group of order K and A is a generator of G. We know that if G is a cyclic group of order K and A is a generator of a group G, then we have order of A is equal to order of G, which is equal to K. By data, n is a divisor of K. Therefore, there exists a positive integer m such that K is equal to m into n. We shall show that the required subgroup is H generated by an element A power m. To prove this, or to this end, we shall prove order of A power m, which is equal to n. Let us assume that order of A power m is equal to S. That is, S is the least positive integer such that A power m whole power S is equal to E by definition of order of an element. Again, consider A power m whole power n, which is equal to A to the power mn by law of indices. But mn is equal to k, therefore which becomes A to the power k, which is equal to E. Since order of A is equal to k, then by definition of order of an element, we have A power k is equal to E. Finally, we have A power m whole power n is equal to. Hence, we have S less than or equal to n. Suppose S less than n. Multiply a positive integer m on both the sides. We have ms less than mn. But mn is equal to k. Therefore, we have ms less than k. Which implies we have a power ms is equal to e, where ms less than k. This contradicts the fact that order of A is equal to k. That is, if order of A is equal to k, then k is the least positive integer such that A power k is equal to A. Therefore, S does not less than n, but S equal to n. Hence, we have S equal to n. That is, we have order of A power m is equal to n. Let us prove uniqueness of the subgroup. Suppose there exists another subgroup, say H dash, generated by an element a power L of group G. Therefore, we have order of a power m is equal to order of a power L is equal to m. By division algorithm, there exist two unique integers q and r such that L is equal to m into q plus r with 0 less than or equal to r less than m. Now consider E, which is equal to a to the power Ln. But L is equal to mq plus r. By substituting the value of L in a power Ln, we have a to the power nmq plus nr. By law of indices, this can be written as a to the power nmq into a to the power nr, which is equal to a to the power mn whole power q into a power nr. But a power mn is equal to e, therefore which becomes e itself into a power n. So finally we have e is equal to a to the power nr. Now if 0 less than or equal to or less than m, then 0 less than or equal to or n which is less than mn which is equal to k. Therefore, we have a to the power or n is equal to e, which implies we have r is equal to 0. Therefore, L is equal to mq plus r becomes L is equal to mq. Therefore, a power L which is equal to a power mq which is equal to a power m whole power q. This shows that the subgroup H dash generated by a power L is contained in the subgroup H generated by an element a power m. Also we have order of H dash is equal to order of H. Therefore, we have H dash is equal to H. Thus, uniqueness of the